All right, so we are here at the first liquor store that popped up in Cleveland when we um, elected to sell packaged liquor. And it was the first one for probably about a year, right? 9 months, something like that. So we're here at Riverstone, and we're going to see what they have and check out their picks, see if they have a criteria bottle too. Look, somebody really wanted to get in the store. Check it out. See the crack there?
Yeah, I do, man. Like, how crazy.
Somebody really wanted to get in. But I do find it amusing that they, up until recently, no greeting.
No greeting.
Up until recently, they were one of the only stores that were not open on Sunday, even though they were the first store to open. And I just find that very interesting. So my eyes are recently being opened to the Scotch world.
Okay.
Right? And I know that they have a pretty decent Scotch selection. So I just kind of, when I pass by, so in order to get to the bourbon selection, you have to pass by the Scotch selection.
In almost every store, too.
Yeah. Well, no, like.
Well, it's partially because it's whiskey, right? So
yeah, that's very true. Very true.
Whiskey. It's all whiskey.
Right. And this store also, unlike I think all of our other stores in town, they separate the rye from the bourbons and the whiskeys.
Yes.
So like all their ryes are all the way at the end, and then everything else is in between. So let's see what we got here. Right. We're gonna start with, of course, some staples, right? Some Jack, some Jim Beam.
So nothing jumps out right here.
Lots of Jim Beam.
There's your old granddad bonded. So recently,
hey, how are you?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Look, we got greeted.
Hey, how are you? Are you okay being on camera?
Sure.
All right, just making sure. She came up and greeted us. We are just, we have a local podcast for cigars and bourbon, so we're just out doing some hunting today, trying to see if we can find some bottles that we can take home. And you're the second stop on the list.
Fantastic. You guys know we do have an open bourbon bar.
Absolutely. We
Yes.
plan on partaking in at least some of, do you guys have any of your store picks open today?
Absolutely.
All right, so
Okay.
we'll probably check out a few of those and see if
Let's
we can
ask her
purchase
about. So we have one of our themes on our podcast is what we call a criteria bottle. So we're looking for something that's at least 4 years, at least 100 proof, and under $40.
Okay.
So what do you think? What do you think you got?
Let's see what she takes us to.
Yeah, I'm
Dum,
curious.
dum, dum.
Look into OH Ingram.
So the only problem with that is it's out of the price range.
Yeah, it needs to be
Has
$40
$40 or less, which is hard. It's extremely hard.
All three are hard, right?
Let's
I mean,
see. 80 proof.
or it's the proof, or it's the age. Usually one of those items,
Well, we can
Kicks it
never
out.
go wrong with our 4
but it's not 100 proof unless you do single barrel, which we have. You want to know what's another one I think is crazy that does not have a criteria bottle? Penelope.
No, it's
No.
fantastic.
But none of the bottles meet the criteria. There's missing something. Either it's too low proof or it costs too much.
Okay, so we've got another
crazy.
Rebel. So actually, I think
You have your Everboy as well and Bond on that list.
We just got that. Like
So-
we literally just bought that.
because we're here, and this is way less expensive here than it was at the last store, I'm going to take it here too.
How much was it over there?
It was
23 or something?
It was no, I want to say it was more than that, but we'll have to
Okay.
check. But this
I
is
got it over here.
$19.99, so
Okay.
I'm going to take this one home.
All right.
Bingo. What's 10 cup? It's definitely not high enough.
I don't
proof,
think it's
right?
high enough proof. So where's 10 cup at? Did I just walk right by
there.
it? Okay. Yeah, it's not high enough. It's 84.
And you want it 100 proof?
At
100
least.
proof,
At
less
least
than
100.
$40.
She just walked off.
Yeah,
Y'all.
she said she's
done.
going to go. No, I think
No,
she's
I
going to
know.
go try to find
Yeah,
something.
yeah. No, I
I
guess
think she's going to go try
the
to
way
find
that she
something.
looked at us. And
Like,
just
yeah,
walked off.
she's like, wait a minute, these guys is crazy. All right, let's
So
see.
funny.
Oh, the Yellowstone is close.
Is it?
It's 93 proof.
Okay.
Let's see.
Man.
88 proof.
Man, if you really wanted to try this King's Rye, it's $20 here.
All right, then we
clearance.
might as well do that too.
It doesn't. It's not a criteria bottle, but it's
No.
one you're curious about.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'll grab it for you.
So I think we're tapped.
I mean, we're definitely at the end. You know what? That meets it.
So I've got that at the house, I think.
Do you?
I think so.
Is that the one that you have? Like,
Yeah, because remember we got the 10-year-old
and
overhaul.
then we wanted to try this.
So I bought the yellow,
But have we
or
put it-
not the red cap and that cap.
Have we put it on the podcast though?
I don't believe so.
I don't think
But
we
I have a full bottle.
Okay. All right.
I have a full bottle. You do not have to rack your brain. It is not that crucial. What you got?
Huh? No. So I think that might be one, but it's on sale, so I don't know that it counts. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've actually done these already, the foolproof and the bonded, but
So you are probably one of the only people that actually find two that work. So congratulations. What about Southern Comfort? It's awful, but
I think it's 4 years.
it's 100 proof.
I know, but I don't think it's 4 years. I hope it's not.
I don't want it either. What up, bro?
You all right?
Doing good, doing good.
Oh man. So I mean, it's not 4 years. So wow, this is a Sazerac product. I didn't know that, and it's made in New Orleans.
You might shock you. It might be 4 years.
No, I don't.
What does
think
it say?
Is
Is it what is it?
It doesn't even.
blended?
It doesn't even say like.
Done your rip?
Is it $40?
It says it's spirit whiskey.
Anything they put in a bottle sometimes.
So, okay, let's see.
Wait,
where are we
wait.
at? That's
What now?
$38.99. It's 100 proof.
Straight, that's
Straight
it.
bourbon whiskey.
That's
That is
one.
a criteria.
That we have not done.
Brenda.
Yes. Hey, shake her hand. Like
Thank
Brenda
you.
got it done.
Thank you. Awesome.
We
We
will
have
be
not.
doing bourbon tastings Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, afternoon tastings, probably 3 to 7, 3 to 6.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Wow. Look at that.
Good job.
Great job.
Fantastic. You will not be disappointed in the rip.
I don't think we will. We've had some good ones, so we'll. I don't know that we've done that one though.
We haven't done
Just the regular, straight bourbon
just
whiskey?
regular. Yeah,
All right.
have not done it yet.
You will be tickled to death.
All right.
What's the name of the product?
High proof ashes.
So we do cigars and spirits.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool to have somebody that's hooked up at the liquor store too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
oh, yeah.
You've got a
we
few
got-
over here that we're going to sample up a little later. So
All right.
gentlemen,
Okay.
whenever you're ready.
All right. Man. Okay.
But look at that.
I did,
You ain't got to run these. That's the homie right there. So we got a couple of different things. You know, we've got the podcast, so we're trying to find some bottles that are at least 100 proof, at least 4 years old, and less than $40. So everything we have, that one doesn't count because that's
Yeah,
just something
this-
I'm going to take home.
yeah,
But
that
these
one
two
meets the
both
criteria.
work.
Those are both good.
So we're going to see.
We're gonna
And then we're going to try some stuff over here at the bar and see what you guys got. You too, man.
A nice little wine setup over here.
See, we need a little tripod for this.
I got a tripod in the car.
Yeah, well, I ain't doing all that. Ah, vodka.
Some vodka. Yep. Hard truth.
So this is Riverstone's little tasting area. They also have a small cigar humidor, and then they have some of their more rare things up here. Every once in a while you'll come through here. There'll be something in here you just can't believe is in there. So let's see, we've got an Elijah Craig toasted rye.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some things in there. You got a Willet.
Look, there's that gypsy again.
So you said it wasn't good.
It was not good.
At $200, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's not good.
So, you know, you got a Henry McKenna in there. And so a few good little things.
Clase Azules. That's your thing.
All right.
Got some various scotches and Irish whiskeys.
Yeah. So let's go taste some stuff.
Yeah, man.
Let's see what we got.
Did you see this one? Right here.
The Hard Truth.
One of our star picks. We're gonna try.
French Oak Harvest Rye. So the first time I tried that it wasn't the first time I tried it, but the first time I did the whole line, one of the Tarvers called me.
Okay.
And asked me to come out and try it on their podcast. No clue when that's going to come out.
Okay.
But, you know, yeah, we tried it.
Nice.
And surprisingly, it was pretty good.
Okay.
I am so glad I had a big lunch.
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna destroy our taste palette.
No, not at all.
on all
But
of these. I have been asked to sample out these. I don't know the price points on these.
okay.
Anything that you didn't see that looks good. The O.H. Ingram line. What makes O.H. Ingram so special is after they rack the bourbon, they put it on a barge. And they let the mighty Mississippi do the hard work. It's sort of like Jefferson Ocean.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely starting a little closer. Still a little young. The company's been in business,
I
but
swear we've had an Ingram before, but
If we have, it was quickly in passing and like.
we'll do
I'm
the
just
105
not sure.
proof because I know you guys like it a little hotter. Heat's on the back end.
All right, I'll let you do your thing because I'm behind the camera. So.
And I do have some distilled water if we need to open up those flavors and those oils.
it's very. I'm getting a lot of caramel and oak.
Yes.
I mean, those are
But
very, very prominent.
for it to be, as she said, if it's young, it smells very good. It doesn't.
That
And this
concept.
is this one
That
right
was
here.
the 105 proof.
Not that one. So we got 105 straight bourbon, so at least 4 years. That's pretty cool. It looks like they show you where it actually went down the river. It's kind of neat.
And you're looking at roughly around a $67 bottle.
So that's very unique, but it does taste young.
It's
I like the
interesting.
sweetness.
The mouthfeel doesn't tell me 105,
No,
but the ethanol does.
yes.
It tastes or it feels thin for a 105.
Mm-hmm.
And he's right. It does taste kind of young. Maybe it is 4 years, but it's not terrible.
It doesn't. It falls flat on the back palate. So you get a pop in the front,
Mm-hmm.
a little something in the middle palate, and then it just kind of falls off.
Yeah.
But I think that could change with age.
Yeah.
So you said they haven't been around very long, though, right? Is he calling me?
No.
Okay.
No, he's calling somebody else.
This
Is the hard truth.
aged in French oak.
Is this just regular water?
It is.
Okay.
I'm not one to hop on a celebrity bandwagon, but they did pair up with John Mellencamp.
I saw that.
Okay, that has a very distinctive nose.
This is one of our store picks.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's a rye.
I like a rye. I have to break the monotony between bourbon and a rye.
So
Appreciate
we're finding more and more ryes that we really enjoy. You can smell the toast on it too.
I like this. So here, I tried it the first time I tried it without a cigar or with a cigar, and I didn't like it. I like it a lot more neat, like clean palate.
Clean palate,
like,
yeah.
And barrel to barrel is going to.
Yeah, you get the flavor of it though, because cigars tends to muddy the palate.
Yeah.
I agree.
So this allows you to taste what this actually is, and I've seen some not so favorable reviews, and I like it.
Yeah, you can really taste the toast on
Yes.
it. You can taste the French oak toast. It's there without being overly dry,
Right.
And tannin.
It's not overpowering.
Yeah.
It's a good balance. My favorite of that is the sour mash, though.
Yeah, of the brand.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
The sour mash is great. That's very nice, but it's not like the top of my list.
How about finished in a maple barrel for our third?
Oh, have we had that?
No.
Okay.
So would you like a palate cleanse
No, I'm good.
off the ground?
She's prepared.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
This was fun. I'm so glad I bumped into you all.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I can't help but compare this to another one that's maple finished.
So that's not fair.
I know it's not. I can't help it though.
Because if you're talking about the rare character,
Yeah, I
that's
am.
just not fair.
So
Cut us a break here, Mister.
I know. I actually really enjoy the aroma on this. It's
Me too.
light, but it's sweet.
And so the maple is not overpowering in this.
Ah, there it is. So I will give them praise. The maple isn't the complete palate.
No, but it's too much for me.
It started out light and the medium palate, and then when it hit the end of the palate, that's when it ramped up and got a little overpowering.
Like
And it's still on my palate.
yeah.
It's still there.
I don't like the linger.
It just lingers.
Smell the maple.
And it
No, you
doesn't
don't really smell
linger. It's not bourbon that's lingering.
No,
it's
it's the
just
maple.
syrup.
Yeah.
It's not even. It's like
No, I agree.
it's like a pancake syrup. It's like a
It's like
pancake syrup.
pecan pie.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely,
It's-
Nutty pecan pie.
absolutely.
And it's just there. It's still there.
It's not going anywhere. I
Like, I don't
promise you
even-
that.
I don't even want to finish that. Like,
Jason just wimped out. Like, it's already on his tongue. I don't believe in wasting good whiskey. So
I like it.
you know what? There's a lot of people who are going to love this,
Mhm.
right? If you
I like it.
if you are not a
Pecan
huge
pie, and it's
fan
not
of the
sweet.
taste of bourbon or whiskey, but you want to like maybe partake in something like that, that is
You know
one.
what this reminds me of? Being a little girl picking up pecans out of my grandmother's yard.
Yep.
as soon as you said it, I got it.
Cracking
Oh, yeah.
and that bitterness of
Mhm.
of this.
You
of
drink
the-
bourbon often?
The bitterness of the nut
Yep.
in there.
Absolutely.
It's fun.
All right, I'm going to ask you to sample this. This is the only one that I have not tried. I own that one. And
Yeah.
I've seen, this one's pricey if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Yeah.
So the last place I went that had it did not have it open. It's a glass top, push hard. Like, there you go. So it's one of those things where I'm just like, until I taste it,
it's hard to.
I'm
pick
not
up.
buying it.
Yeah. The last bottle that I bought at that price point, I had, luckily I was able to taste it, and
This is knocking it out of some of the bourbon reviews. It's
Hmm.
it's on the list.
I'm super
must-have.
curious. Like, definitely very curious.
I'm telling you, I've been eyeballing it for quite
The
some
more
time.
this one sits, the better it gets for me.
Ooh.
Childhood memories.
So again, I have the rare character maple finish at home, which makes it unfair.
Sure.
It's true.
That's good. But if I'm going to drink a maple finish, it's definitely going to be that one.
The aroma on this
Holy cow!
is ridiculous. Like
I was drinking that one last night,
okay,
because I can't get enough of it.
There's this like
the 1928.
Is it plum? I'm getting on the nose.
Man, it's like candied
it's like,
dried fruit.
Yeah, it's like a plum or almost prune.
Take the word out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Fig or prune?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's well rounded.
Oh,
I feel no heat. I don't know
it's
if
so
I've just
good.
destroyed my palate.
It's literally so good.
There is zero heat to that.
We're trying the vodka, like
the vodka. What is it? 2013.
2013, and that's the newest one. Like
that is so good. Like man, might have to get me one of those. I got to make room at home first, y'all.
Especially since now I'm going to have 4 bottles in the car that I have to figure out how to get back into the office.
Wow.
And we have one more store.
And we have one more store. 2 if we have time.
Well, depends on the time. I still have to be at Knoxville.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best pour we've had today.
That by far. just by far. Like the job that they did with the Armagnac finishing and just that's incredible.
Well, happy to please you at Riverstone.
That's like they just wrapped bourbon in Armagnac. Like it's just kind of there. So good.
All right.
Well, I guess, are we ready to check out?
Yeah, let's do this thing, man.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for your help.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure.
Much.
Come on.
My pleasure.
My name is Jason.
Jason?
Yes.
Brenda.
And go look for us. High Proof Ashes. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
YouTube, whole 9 yards. This time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's head on out, man.
All right. So recap.
Just finished up here at Riverstone.
Yep.
Really great experience, actually. And I've been in the store several times and
never had that experience.
Never had that experience. So I guess go back, give them another shot.
Yeah.
If you ever have a bad experience in the store. But we had a lady worker come up to us and ask us if we needed any help. Mm-hmm. We told her about our criteria bottle. She went out of her way
to find us one. She actually found 3. 2 of them we had already done.
Right. That's true.
Or are going to do. We haven't. I don't know that we did them yet.
Right.
But we have them. We own them.
That's right. That's correct.
So yeah, but hey, shout out to her. Like we'll have to watch through the footage, man, and overlay her name because she did tell us. But my apologies for not remembering. But yes, great experience.
She did a great job. Yeah.
We're on to the next one.
And then she invited to do a tasting.
Yeah, she invited us to do a tasting, and then told us about more events that are coming up at the store.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it's not hard to do.
Nah.
Right. I mean, so we're walking around recording. It obviously must mean something. So she comes and checks us out, asks us questions, and engages with us.
Yeah.
So hopefully she does that with other people who are not recording. Yeah. And
and I don't think she knew we were recording. Right. When she walked up, she did not know.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we didn't know.
So kind of shocked her, surprised her because I was like, "Hey, are you okay being on camera?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So great job to her, man. Like Riverstone. Like your newer people, great. Like guy at the front though, do something about him, man. He's seen us walk in,
and just looked at us.
Looked at us, didn't say a word.
Yeah.
I've actually told the owners about this. So yeah.
All right. Well,
they know.
We're off to our next place.
All right. We'll see you there, man.
See ya.